Hi everyone. One of the best way to improve your English is listening to a story. And today we're going to practice listening as always because listening will provide you with a lot of input, especially new vocabulary, new words or even phrases. This is what I've been doing, listening to a lot number of things, like listening to easy story, listening to rather complicated story or even to podcasts. So today we're going to practice listening and hopefully you can personalize your vocabulary. So I'm going to read a short story which contains moral value, and we're also going to highlight some key phrases from this story. Are you ready? Let's jump right into it. Once upon a time, in a bustling town by the sea, there lived a young boy named Jack. Jack was known for his kindness and honesty, traits instilled in him by his loving parents. One day, while exploring the beach, Jack stumbled upon a shiny golden coin half buried in the sand. Excitedly, he picked it up and inspected it closely. It was the most beautiful coin he had ever seen. As Jack admired his newfound treasure, he noticed an elderly woman nearby searching frantically through the sand. Approaching her, Jack asked what she was looking for. With her tears in her eyes, the woman explained that she had lost her only coin, which she needed to buy food for her family. Without hesitation, Jack realized that the coin in his hand must belong to the woman. Despite his initial excitement, he knew that returning it to the owner was the right thing to do. With a smile, Jack handed the coin to the grateful woman. She was overwhelmed with gratitude and hugged him tightly. Jack felt a warm glow inside, knowing he had helped someone in need. From that day on, Jack's act of honesty spread throughout the town. People admired his integrity and were inspired to be more honest and compassionate themselves. Okay, this is the end of the story. So one of the moral story of this is that honesty and kindness can make a positive difference in the lives of others. So going about our daily, we need to be honest, we need to be kind to everybody, just like Jack giving his newfound treasure to the owner. Okay, what is the key phrase, or what are the words and key phrases that we can find here? Well, because we have already provided the subtitle along the way, so you can listen again if you want to listen to the story. Okay. Once upon a time, I'm going to read again. Once upon a time, in a bustling town by the sea, there lived a young boy named Jack. Okay, this is bustling town. So bustling town, to bustle means very crowded, very busy. So bustling town, hustle and bustle. That is very common phrase, hustle and bustle of life. So bustling town, this is acting as adjective. So you can use this word like bustling town, in bustling town. Okay, there lived a young boy named Jack. Jack was known for his kindness and honesty, trait instilled in him by his loving parents. To instill. Okay, to instill, this is a verb. To instill mean when you teach someone, for example, you're teaching your children, you instilled moral values like honesty to your kids to do the right things. That means to instill. To it's like a plan. When you plan something, planting plants on the ground, for example. So the same thing, like moral values, we instill it. What is it in our children? So to instill. Okay. The next paragraph. One day, while exploring the beach, Jack stumbled upon a shiny golden coin half buried in the sand. Stumbled upon. When you stumble upon means there's something that stops you from doing something. So when you stumbled upon, so Jack in this case was walking by the beach and then he found something and he stumbled upon. So stumbled upon can figuratively mean something that stops you, maybe because your feet maybe hit something and then you stumbled upon. But figuratively, stumble upon may also mean when you have difficulties in something, like when you learn a language and then you stumbled upon words, what to say, you don't know what to say, you don't have any words coming out from your brain, and then you stumbled upon. So when stumbled upon something that stops you from doing some things, mm, yeah. Or it may also mean when, in this case, Jack stumbled upon a shiny golden. He was walking by the beach and then his feet, hit something and he stumbled upon. Okay. And he picked it up and inspected it closely. To inspect means to look very closely, to look at. So in this case, Jack tried to observe what the thing is, which turns out to be a very beautiful coin that he had ever seen in his entire life. Okay, so inspect, to inspect, okay, to check it very closely. Next, as Jack admired his newfound treasure, newfound is adjective in this case. It's new and found, means that you have just recently discovered something. So it's newfound. Newfound treasure. Newfound treasure means treasure that you have just recently found. So it's newfound treasure. Okay. He noticed an elderly woman nearby, searching frantically through the sand. Okay. Approaching her, Jack asked what she was looking for. To look for. To look for means to try to find something. Maybe you're confused when you lost your stuff and then you try to look for it. You're seeking something. Okay. With tears in her eyes, the woman explained that she had lost her only coin, which she needed to buy food to her family. Okay, very poor. Without hesitation, just realized that the coin in his hand must belong to the woman. Despite his initial excitement, he knew that returning it to the owner was the right thing to do. Okay, I think nothing new here. With a smile, Jack handed the coin to the grateful woman. To hand something to somebody means that we give that thing to somebody. In this case, Jack handed the coin to the elderly woman who had just lost her only gold, her only coin. Okay. From that day on, Jack's acts of honesty spread throughout the town. People admired his integrity. To admire, when you admire something, means it means to look up to. It's the same to look up to. When you look up to someone, you admire him. Okay, it's the phrase is to look up to. You look up to somebody means you admire him. People admired his integrity and were inspired to be more honest and compassionate themselves. Yeah, reading like this or practicing listening to a very easy short story is really helpful and will take you to another level of English because you can be naturally acquire what the common words and phrases or even sentence pattern that we need to use in a particular context. I think that is all for today. If you guys have something in common, just let me know. And thank you for everybody who have already subscribed this channel. May you find this channel useful. So thank you. Yeehaw.